I don't have tomato plants of my own in my garden, but I am enjoying the fresh tomatoes from my friends' gardens. And I hate to see the season coming to an end, so I'm thinking of all kinds of ways that I can incorporate tomatoes into my meals. Today I have an idea for a wonderful breakfast with a fresh tomato and some kicked up scrambled eggs. So I'm going to start by cutting the tomato just like I did last week. And I'm just going to use one fresh corn on the cob, and you could use leftover corn. If you're making corn in a pot on the stove or if you're putting it on the grill, just make an extra ear or two and then cut the corn kernels off. This one is a fresh one that has not been cooked at all. So I have my corn ready and I'm going to set that aside because I've also roasted a pepper. Oh, the peppers are so beautiful at the farmer's market right now, and they're coming in all shapes and sizes and varieties. I've got an Anaheim pepper here, which is a long, kind of a green pepper, but it's very long and it's got a little bit of a spicy flavor to it. I put it under my roaster, or the broiler rack in my oven, just on a piece of heavy-duty aluminum foil, and I put my rack in the middle of the oven, turned the broiler on high, and then I kept turning the pepper until it was completely black. And now you can see how easy the skin just peels right off after it's been charred like this. But you just get a wonderful sweet roasted flavor, and it really brings a lot of depth of flavor to any dish that you put this into. So I'm just going to peel the skin off, and then I'm going to take the seeds out and chop the pepper up to put into my scrambled eggs. I've melted about 2 tablespoons of butter in a large skillet. I think this is a 12-inch skillet. It wouldn't have to be that big, but I like it to be a little bit shallow so that my eggs scramble a little bit faster. You can hear the sizzle. That's a good thing. You want the corn to just sizzle, that the butter is so hot, it'll make this nice sizzling sound when you put it into the pan, and I'm going to saute it until it turns golden brown. After just a couple of minutes in the hot butter, the corn starts to turn nice and golden brown. And at this point, I'm ready to start my eggs. First, I'm going to add the chopped up roasted Anaheim pepper that I peeled. Add that. And I've just whisked up a few eggs here, and just to add a little rich creaminess, I'm going to put in a little bit of half and half before I add it to the pan. And then I'm just going to pour it in, and while the eggs are cooking, I'll stir them. I'm going to turn the heat down just a little bit because I like them to cook a little bit more slowly. Then I'm going to sprinkle in a little bit of cheese, get some cheese melting in there. This makes a wonderful breakfast, but don't keep it just for breakfast. It's a great lunch too. You'll find the recipe on our website at www.lakelandptv.org. I'm Sue Doden, and I'm all about food.